Fisherman Saeed Gamil says he's lost everything after rising Nile waters inundated homes and fields in northern Egypt. It's flooding that's forced him to move around by boat. And it's also intensified a war of words between Egypt and Ethiopia over the latter's recently inaugurated mega dam. In his Nile Delta village, Gamil said people have been forced to sleep on their roofs, but were now moving because their buildings had started sinking into the water.
The water level is extremely high, much higher this year. Before, it would rise for 2 days and then recede. Now it has been high for a long time, and it's not like before.
The Nile has long been affected by seasonal flooding due to monsoon rainfall in the Ethiopian highlands that usually peaks in July and August. But this year, a late-season surge has pushed north from Ethiopia, through Sudan and into Egypt. What's changed, Egyptian authorities say, is the commissioning of Ethiopia's Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam that they had opposed from the start. At its inauguration on September 9th, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said the dam was built to bring prosperity to the region and never to hurt Ethiopia's brothers. Egypt's Water Resources and Irrigation Ministry, however, has accused Ethiopia of operating the dam recklessly. In a statement, it detailed discharges from the dam that it said helped trigger a man-made late flood. Here's former Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation, Mohammed Nasser el-Din Alam.
When
our Ethiopian brothers started operating the dam, they chose to inaugurate it when it was completely full, including the space meant for emergency floods. That made the water overflow like waterfalls, which looked impressive visually. When an unexpected late flood came, they had no buffer left. They were forced to release it all.
Ethiopia has rejected the Egyptian statement as malicious and riddled with numerous baseless claims. Instead, it argued that regulated releases from the project had reduced flood impacts. Without the dam, Ethiopia claimed that heavy rain would have caused historic destruction in Sudan and Egypt. In Sudan, the UN's migration agency said floods in the city of Bari, just across the Blue Nile from the capital Khartoum, had displaced around 1,200 families last week and destroyed homes, compounding an 18-month war that had also crippled the country's ability to respond.